right now approaching the ring, you see him. The man who was named Rookie of the Year. Here he's in the ring now, Lex Luger. And this, of course, will be a lumberjack match. That means that the ring will be surrounded by wrestlers. If any wrestler tries to leave the ring, be it Lex Luger or Kevin Sullivan, they'll be rather unceremoniously dumped right back inside. Luger taking off one of his Battle of the Belts jackets. Getting ready to move out against the mystic one, Kevin Sullivan. And now here comes Sullivan. And so, let's turn it over to our ring announcer.
This is the final match of the evening. Well,
they're not even going to wait for introductions. And Sullivan jammed into that turnbuckle, and he's got problems, and he's firing back. But, buddy, I thought he was going to come right out on the table on top of you.
Well, it looked like it for a minute there, but I'll tell you, in a lumberjack match, there's no escaping getting out on the floor, as you're seeing right now. Kevin Sullivan thought he might take a 7 or 8 count to get his win back, because Lex Luger is really pouring it on him right now. But in the lumberjack match, you don't get a chance to rest by climbing onto the floor for a 5, 6, 7, 8 count, because these men are out there to throw you right back in. Well, Lex Luger just caught a big one right upside the chin there, and things change fast in pro wrestling.
They do indeed, and right now Kevin Sullivan. And Sullivan ought to be very pleased. He's 24-5 richer.
That's right. He's got $24,500 for 2 or 3 nights' work. And bad news, Allen, for about 2 months' work, got $500.
Luger outside the ring. Ed the Bull Gantner and the shock troops, and Luger was right back inside again. But boy, did Luger catch Kareem Muhammad.
Well, you know, Luger could have made a mistake by laying that one on Kareem Muhammad, because Kareem Muhammad is the kind of man that if you collect some dues on him, he's going to want to pay you right back.
Sullivan delivering a couple of hard right hands. Luger comes. Ooh! I mean, Sullivan caught him that time. A lariat, and then 240 some odd pounds right down across that abdominal wall.
Well, you know, Lex Luger is solid muscle. You get that much weight coming right down the pit of your stomach. That stomach can give and will, and they will knock that wind out of you and really slow you down, make you gasping and sucking for that air. And Kevin Sullivan, very quick to stay right on top of Lex Luger. Lex Luger very close to the apron now, close to the ring ropes. And he's got his throat draped right on top of that second rope, taking everything out. Now it looks like, hey, some of these men, they are paying some dues back on Lex Luger.
Taking some cheap shots at what they were doing. Ed the Bull Gantner and other taking some shots at Luger while he was trapped up against those ring ropes. And I noticed that your man, Sir Oliver Humperdinck, is right there next to you, buddy. And is he shouting any encouragement, or what's happening?
Well, he is definitely shouting encouragement to Kevin Sullivan. Now, he does not have a contract with Kevin Sullivan, but there's some kind of a close alliance here for him to have given Kevin Sullivan $24,500. And he really seems to be pulling for Kevin Sullivan, shouting words of encouragement to him. Uh-oh, big karate right in the throat coming off of that second rope.
Look at the tremendous upper body strength of Lex Luger, however, in great second effort, as he was able to power Sullivan off. And now, again. And this, yeah, Kareem Muhammad getting in, and now we got some battles going on outside the ring.
Well, you know, like when I said earlier, when Lex Luger nailed Kareem Muhammad, I told you that Kareem Muhammad would pay him back, and he did just that.
Well, by the same token, it certainly appears to me that these lumberjacks on this side have their own little strategy going. Luger coming up very slowly indeed. Sullivan. And Luger catches him. Luger has him in a bear hug. Luger caught one, could have been in the eye. And Sullivan letting out all stops now.
Well, Sullivan saw what it would take to get out of that bear hug. Because I tell you, when Luger puts those powerful arms around you, He squeezes that life-giving oxygen right out of you. And Kevin, there's another cheap shot on the part of Kareem Mohammed. Kareem Mohammed has done more than collect his fair share of dues. He's getting way ahead on points right now. And that was a karate right into the throat of Lex Luger by Kareem Mohammed.
Sullivan taking a series of blows, and now it's a full body slam by Lex Luger. Sullivan is down, and now Sullivan backing away. Sullivan backing away, and Lex Luger is closing in. Luger catches him 2 more hard right hands. You might as well be hitting a piece of concrete, but Luger's after him. And Sullivan hurdled outside the ring. And it looks like some dues are being paid now.
That's right. It doesn't look like they're trying too hard to get Sullivan back in the ring there. Well, Kareem Mohammed came right up behind Lex Luger there. And there's Kevin Sullivan with a 3 count, and Sullivan is the winner right in the middle of the ring.